Hello everyone, how you going? And welcome back to Mini Motorways, where we're going to be checking out the weekly challenge on Munich. Alright, well let's see how I go with these ones. I'm not looking forward to straight roads require double the amount of road tiles. Start with 4 roundabouts and start with 4 traffic lights, maybe, but I would have preferred bridges, to be honest. Let me just jump straight across and get right into it. Bit of you, yeah, you go in there. No one behind, please. Just don't ruin my day this early. And then at least we don't have to deal with any just random spawning like unzoned or big business or anything like that, because they always just ruin the mood. Alright, not too bad. A fairly reasonable normal spawn for Munich. I've run out of road tiles. I don't think so. Oh, that's because it requires double. Oh, that's gross from the start. Here we go. Let me connect you in as well. And then clearly I just have to wait for the end of the week, because otherwise one road tile isn't going to get me very far, especially if I can't even draw it horizontally or vertically. I do want to block up right there though, because that looks ridiculously dangerous. And so I guess if I do use diagonal road tiles a little bit more than horizontal or vertical road tiles, it will be nice. However, with week 1 coming into the equation, I'll definitely take a bridge and those 20 road tiles as well. I can just put them to good use immediately if I need. And then, like I said, making sure that any blocking I am doing is just diagonal, because otherwise I'm just going to burn through them way too quickly. And I guess otherwise I just have to hope that I don't get anything that is too long and straight across the map when I don't have a motorway, because if that happens, things will certainly be dire. I would now have to deal with you, but I don't have anyone by there. Is there any way that I can split you guys up so you're not on the same road? I guess so. There we go. I'm not sure how efficient that is and how long I will keep it for, because I'm sure as soon as I need a few more road tiles, I'll be grabbing them straight back, but at least for now they are nice and separated, so they won't get in each other's way just coming out of their own businesses and whatnot. Okay, once again, I will certainly be taking a bridge, because like I said, I burn straight through them, especially when I've already got 4 roundabouts. That wouldn't make much of a difference, but to be honest, as well as the bridges, it is just mainly the road tiles that I'm really going to be just lacking. And like I said, until I get a motorway, I'm just on edge that I might get a cross map one that I won't be able to do. Ugh, gross. Why do you have to be spawning only 2 colors? That just means everyone's going to spawn in the same darn locations. In saying that though, let me just go ahead and I guess I've got the bridges, but that is a lot of straight road tiles to be using. Look at this. It's going to take literally everything to get across to there. Ow, 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 ow. So maybe I do have to just come up here and not right at the entrance, but just splinter them off. And you know what? Even roundabout it. Why not? Now, it does feel as though I have the entire map blocked up at the moment, and I'm not too sure how I feel about that, because as soon as it just is able to sneak something in, I'm just going to get devastated by 6 buildings all of a sudden spawning in up the top like that. So there we go. Proof point proven immediately. Let me wait till the end of the week to get my motorway. I was about to say road tiles, but I'll take that as well. And just make it all the way up there. Nice straight line. Lovely, lovely. Oh, but that's right, we're on Munich, and that means white are going to be the absolute bane of my existence. I mean, I guess to be honest, every color ends up being a pretty bane of existence, because they all just spawn together. As we can already see with orange and blue, they're just clumped up, and that really isn't what you want, especially when pink comes on board. Or is that Zurich and we're playing Munich? Nope. As I said, white is the bane of my existence, because hello there, immediately pinching me as soon as it could. Of course you did. Okay, not the worst. I'm definitely going to have to wait till the end of the week to deal with that, and maybe I will start changing a few things around with the motorway that I do have, but come on, just a few more road tiles and then I should be able to make it across just fine. I've got 2 bridges at my disposal. Now I have 3, and I have plenty of road tiles, hopefully, to make it all the way over there. I'll just use 1 bridge though, take orange up and around, because why would I not? And then, yeah, a bit of that action. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Oh, give me that. Yeah, there we go. Everyone is now joined in, and everyone should be bloody happy. But this area over here is just absolutely dangerous. I can't wait, in terms of in a negative way, for white to just come in and spawn another building over there, just for me to have to deal with that in, what, I don't know, 200 points? Especially because I just know how the whites love to spawn. They just end up putting a massive clump right there, and oh, that's right, the pinks, like I said, I was right, that it is Munich and not Zurich that we have to deal with this. And so, yeah, with 0 road tiles, there is no way I'm possibly going to be getting over there, but I guess maybe not even just preempt it, because I always end up having to do it anyway, and I'll just put in a roundabout. It just means that in the future, hopefully, I won't have to deal with the same headache that I usually do with having the break between moving the motorway and putting in roundabouts that I don't have. And so even though it does create a little bit more of a delay by putting a roundabout at both ends for now, I think hopefully in the future, if it and when it pops off, it should be good. Thinking about it now, the main problem I might have is just actually getting the amount of road tiles I need to connect all the houses into that entire system at once. I mean, you know what? 30 road tiles, thank you very much, because I don't need, what, 6 traffic lights, for goodness sake. I might just block this area up, because I think I'm going to be wanting it just to jump straight across eventually. Okay, maybe not as eventually as I thought, considering that it's just upgraded, but at least I have 1 more person spawning in and plenty of cars still at home. This map is just so predictable, isn't it? Honestly, the pink spawn on the left, the pink spawn down the bottom right, what else can you even possibly throw at me that I don't already know? Here we go, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's going to take, I guess, all of my road tiles, but at least that big diagonal isn't going to take too many. Lovely. I mean, it does feel a bit weird to say that that road isn't going to take a lot of road tiles, because it clearly did, but at the same time, in comparison to it being straight, I guess it's pretty good. Yeah, absolutely. I'll take 30 more road tiles. Thank you very much for that. I definitely do not need 6 traffic lights, like I said, let alone 8 as you've last offered me in the last 2 weeks. I'm obviously still waiting and just prepping, hopefully, for this white that's going to inevitably come in. I don't know where I'd possibly get people away and from and into. Another pink, like I said, straight into the roundabout. Immediately, like I said. I can afford to connect a few more people in, probably just do a bit of that action because I still have plenty of road tiles. But hopefully 2, 4, 6 houses is enough to just feed that hungry pink beast for now. Like I was saying, I did reserve a spot through here so I can eventually hopefully get orange off that, unless I need the bridge elsewhere for blue or who knows where. Sadly, I still don't see how I'm ever going to be able to just kind of connect them in and around each other unless I do get another motorway because, it's just pinched, isn't it? Oh, wow, I was wondering why I was getting that sound because I was clicking and I hadn't even got this page up yet, so here we go. Motorway, thank you very much. Another pink. Yeah, 40 road tiles. I honestly have no other ideas as to how you ever possibly play this map without doing exactly that because you really do need plenty more just resources than I ever get. I was moving a few things around, but that is certainly not one that I was prepping for. I do have a motorway and it is nearly the end of the week, so I'm gonna wait for it, but wow, okay, I was about to say I don't expect to get another one, but hey, there we go. Just prove me wrong, why don't you? However, I am thinking that it is about time that I just start rearranging some things before real problems do start emerging. So here we go. 3 to you, maybe, yeah, 3 to there, 4, I don't know. That many will do, surely. It's hardly a long run and hopefully the roundabout will move soon enough and the extra speed will help them out. And then you know what, I'm certain that I'm going to need one for white eventually, so I'll just put it in right there, nice and early, nice and preemptive, and then like I said, that purple is what sparked everything, but I have no idea what to do with it. Maybe I give it a second to see if any more want to spawn in, especially just while I'm waiting for my road tiles. Come on people, you know you want to be. Still waiting on that roundabout for some reason. My goodness, what am I waiting for that roundabout? Here we go, let me just draw it up and over so people can actually leave. But that is ridiculous that that roundabout is still not gone. There we go, finally. Now I can get rid of that awful road. But oh my goodness, I somehow completely forgot about purple. I mean, I guess when in doubt, just connect a motorway in and I will just port them straight over there. At least they won't die just yet. And you know what? Just chuck a couple of people onto that line just so nothing gets too frantic right now. There we go. That should be enough people to cover the entire thing. I do just have to keep an eye on that blue because I'm currently doubting and kind of being proven right that those 3 houses are not enough to keep up with that flow. Yeah, no, they're not, are they? So in that case, I guess a bridge will be coming back in order just to service that entire thing. It shouldn't be too bad because I got things coming from both sides. Aha! I knew you were going to be coming at some point and I didn't prep for you at all because I wasn't ready for you just yet. I have 20 road tiles. It is a Sunday. I have heaps of white spawning in, so hopefully I can make it just straight up past you. Over there, 5, 4, oh, perfect. Oh, 3 should be enough for now, and then how do I possibly want to be getting bridges over to there? I was about to say blue over to there, but bridges it will be, because clearly they are all in one particular location, and so you know what, even though I just put all that in, I'm thinking that I might change it up again and put that onto that roundabout system. Hopefully that's not too bad, and oh, hello there. I would definitely take you, and I'm going to need you, because that is a long way around. I mean, if I could manage to get all the way up here, that would certainly be nice. I just have to, ooh, how do I make it so I just get through there? There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somehow I need to just go down and then also up at the same time, so I guess I get this road tile and this road tile back. There we go, 2 into there. That should certainly be enough, and man, that's a lot of congestion. And then another white. I mean, sure. Well, geez, it isn't looking too pretty, especially with the blues. I would like to be able to connect a few more in, but I honestly don't have that many more to connect in that aren't already being used. And so I guess once I get hopefully just a couple of road tiles back, even not 2, I really don't need that many, but then I'll just connect 1 more road tile in. I don't think that I can make it any other way around. Oh, stop with the whites, for goodness sake. Like I said, it just loves to go ahead and just spawn them all up in one spot, and that is 5 up in one spot. That is just death. No 2 ways about it. I guess if I can make it to the end of the week, then 30 road tiles or a bridge. Maybe a bridge and 20, but I just need to be able to connect some more people into that one, and also at the same time connect some more people into the white. Oh, look at that. Blue are having an absolute shocker. They have such a backlog. No one can go anywhere. I guess if I try to force it by putting in a traffic light just to make people actually drive, because that is absurd. Stop letting no one through. That is ridiculous. Why is everyone going that way? Of course they are. Maybe do I try and take people a long way just to stop that congestion? Ugh. Look at this. What an absolute horror show. Oh! hang on a second. I was going to say there's no way that one's about to die because it has cars running to the rescue. That car literally picked up its trip. There's a little bit of the pie missing and it still died on me. But look at what I'm dealing with one, I don't know, I'm not going to count them, but that many cars just chilling at home doing nothing because they're all just gridlocked for no reason. It's all driveways. I mean, orange were just starting to come back from the dead, but I think long term they should have been fine. And then the other blue was fine. So I guess they just sent all the cars to the wrong one, or not even the wrong one, but they just didn't even it out. And that is the problem with this game. I don't understand why they don't do it evenly. They just kind of pick one and make that one be fine and then just leave everything else at all costs, which generally means you're just dead. Either way, with 3 motorways, I certainly feel as though that was a very poor performance, even with the difficulties that we did have with the road tiles. I don't feel like I was struggling too much with that. It was just the fact I couldn't get people where they needed to go. So let me just see what my high score is. I don't imagine it being, I guess it's not the worst, but still, top 20 is nothing to be too proud of. Let's just see what the top person is here, 5.5 and then 4.5. So at least it drops off very quickly with the top 10 being under 3,000. But man, it just doesn't feel that good because just over 1,000 is pretty poor. But anyway, in saying that, I reckon I'm going to call it there. So thank you for watching this episode of Mini Motorways. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to do the YouTube algorithm things down below. Also, if this is the first video of mine that you are watching, then make sure to go check out any other ones I've done, or hey, maybe even just want to consider subscribing so that you don't miss another one of these in the future. But all in all, have a good one and see ya.